Subscribe to Intoxicated 3PO. Is that what they wanted? Yeah? Are we good? Did we do it?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Haven't made many videos. Not too much Star Wars news floating out there, and that's okay. That's okay. Before we begin, a huge thank you to all of you who went to my second channel, like it's my travel documentary channel, and subscribed and watched stuff. And YouTube has just accepted it into its monetization program, and it's so we're gonna do so many cool things over there already this year alone. I'm heading out to Mexico. Going up California, New York, Dominican Republic. I'm going to head over to Haiti just this year alone. And this time we're going to bring cameras. We're going to document some of the stuff that I know what's going on over there. Just a lot of like building projects and helping people and all that stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is something that I've been dreaming about doing for a long time. And now it's like, I'm just going to go. It's time to go. It's time to do it. So thank you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check the pinned comment below. The channel's there. And don't worry, nothing's going to happen to Drunk 3PO because there's always Star Wars news. Always. There's always rumors. There's always people talking. There's always stuff floating like farts in the wind. Just like this headline here. Headline. Look at it. Listen to me. Can't even speak. This is normal. Some of you guys saw this headline floating around and was like, bruh, nah. And obviously, some people got excited. They're like, are you serious? But have we gotten to the point now when we read stuff like this, we're kind of like, here we go again. Here we go again. And I'm going to walk you through, this is how this stuff happens. This is how this stuff happens. So this headline here, George Lucas reportedly taking back creative control of Star Wars. And of course, they use a stunning prequel photo of George, with Samuel Jackson. Why not? And so you go on and they give a little history. This was the darkest day in Star Wars right here for many people. The darkest day. For some, it was a great day. Let's be honest. It was, yeah, sorry about I don't know what's going on with this. I don't even know why I said that. Now it's in the video. And it goes on to talk about the sequel trilogy will be divisive and moviegoers were unhappy and, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden it gets to where Lucas had his own trilogy, that he was started, that he thought Disney was going to do. It's all in Bob Iger's book, and it never happened. And then, Favreau keeps inviting George Lucas out to the sets, saying, let's hang out, come see what we're doing over here, stuff like that. And so we have photos of George saying, oh, he's back. He's back. Look at him. Things like that. It wouldn't surprise me if Favreau asked a few questions and said, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? So you get all the way down here and it just says, it's unconfirmed. It's unconfirmed, right? It's unconfirmed. So then you go to the next headline here, which is, dear God, ad city. I need an ad blocker. Help me with this one. All right, there we go. George Lucas has rumored to have met with Disney about a new Star Wars trilogy. Now, I'm just saying, it just seems like Lucasfilm's just been handing out trilogies to a bunch of people. You get a trilogy. Here you go, Ryan. Here you go. You can have one too. Let's just hand out trilogies. And if you finally get to here, this is the one where they finally quote the source, okay? And I get to it. So obviously they're going through some of the early processes of George Lucas, and then it says the latest rumor puts forth that Lucas has met with Disney to discuss a Star Wars trilogy. Now here it is. It is brought to you by a YouTuber. Which YouTuber? Doomcock. It is Doomcock's. If you know who he is, he's a guy that wears a mask.
Greetings! Please take this as a grain of salt.
and he's supposedly the ruler of the earth. You know, that's who it is. And so now this is where it gets a little dicey. You can go to this next article. The new Star Wars rumor suggests Lucas is back in control. I mean, are they just writing this stuff, man? Again, here it is here. They finally quoted the source of all the other articles, which is Doomcock. Now, whatever you feel about Doomcock, whatever you feel about this, maybe you don't even know who he is. And that's fine. The way I see it, if you have a YouTube channel, you can do whatever you want. That is your channel. Be creative, be entertaining, you know? And if you have people whispering in your ear stuff and you want to sell it and share it out there, then go for it. Why not? It's your channel. It is what it is. I could do the same thing here. In his video, in his video, he even said, this is a crazy grain of salt. I don't even know if it's true, but I'm just throwing it out there. That's what he said. He literally says, this is just what I heard, and I'm just putting it in the video at the very end. That's what he said. All right. And so what happens is people take that, they run with it because they know people will want to read about it. And now multiple articles make it seem like this is what's happening. This one here, Inside the Magic, I've used them before. They actually have good theme park insight and stuff like that. This one doesn't even quote a source unless they've updated it since this video. But like this one, they just use little things from what other articles have said. There's other articles out there that quote Inside the Magic, and then once you do the paper trail all the way back, right? Then you find out, okay, this started from a guy wearing a mask saying, hey, I'm just saying, this is what I was told. This is a crazy thought. This is a rumor. I don't know if there's any, truth behind this. I'm just going to say, this is what I heard. Take it for what it's worth. Like that's just where it was. And so now here we are. Jay, what do you think? Do you think George Lucas is coming back? Me, 100% with everything in my soul, everything in my being, everything within me is telling me there's no way that he will come back to Star Wars. But I do think people like Favreau, who respect him, will probably bring him in on a few things to ask questions. Does that mean he's back running stuff? No. Does that mean he might be back as an advisor? Possibly. I think he was for The Mandalorian. Favreau has spoken about that. He had talks with George saying, what about this? What do you think about this? And they were just saying like, George is really, I really like what you're doing here. I really like this. That looks pretty good. And I mean, why would you not want that around you if you're making a Star Wars show? You get what I'm saying? So I think Favreau has a great relationship with George and use his knowledge as much as possible. But we have heard George multiple times come out and say, what they're doing over there that's crazy stuff. That ain't what I had in mind. They're doing their own things. We've heard him call Disney a lot of interesting names. He didn't even show up to the premiere of the trilogy. I mean, you saw him at Galaxy's Edge and he was just kind of like, what am I doing here? Here's some promo pictures. Thanks. All right, I'm done. Can I go home now? Can I go home now? So now, here's my disclaimer. If I'm wrong, I will be more than happy, again, to make a video saying, I was wrong. I completely fudged that up. Welcome back, George. We missed you. Things like that. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And again, I'm not throwing shade at Doomcock, so don't start all that stuff. I mean, like, please, dear God. He's been a friend. I know him. I can reach out to him. I can talk to him. So there we go. All right. I hope that killed whatever rumor. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's flown out there? Anyway, that's done. Stop watching this. Go watch something more entertaining. All right. I'm out. Bye. Peace.